Have you ever closed your eyes at night and felt your brain suddenly wake up? Everyone else is resting. But you are just beginning. Society calls it anxiety. Doctors call it insomnia. People who do not understand call it weakness. They are all wrong. Psychology has a name for what actually happens. It is called hyperactive default mode network. And the people who carry it are not broken. They are built at a different frequency. Their brain does not malfunction at night. It activates. While the world powers down, they power up. While others drift into silence, their mind begins its deepest work. This is not a disorder. This is a design. Watch what happens when the day ends for them. The screens go dark. The noise disappears. The performance of daily life finally stops. And that is when the real conversation begins. The one they have been postponing since morning. During the day, tasks and noise act like walls. They keep the deeper feelings locked behind a door. But at night the walls come down. Every unfinished conversation returns. Every unexpressed feeling knocks on the door. Every decision left unmade sits quietly at the edge of the bed waiting. Their mind is not torturing them. It is trying to finish what the day never allowed. They feel everything the world told them to ignore. They carry everything the world told them to forget. And at 3 a.m. when everyone else is unconscious, they are finally, truly, awake. Here is what nobody tells you about people whose minds never stop at night. They are the most perceptive human beings in any room. Because their brain never fully disengages, it processes everything. The tone behind the words. The tension behind the smile. The meaning behind the silence. While others hear conversations, they decode them. Research confirms that people with hyperactive default mode networks show significantly higher creativity, deeper empathy, and more sophisticated pattern recognition than average. Their brain is not weak. It is overqualified. They connect dots that others never even see as separate. They anticipate problems 3 steps before anyone else notices them. Their nighttime mind is not their enemy. It is their most powerful instrument running its deepest diagnostics when the world finally stops interrupting. While you sleep, they are solving things you have not yet discovered are broken. But every extraordinary instrument has a cost. Theirs is exhaustion that sleep cannot fix. A tiredness that lives deeper than the body. It lives in the mind that never learned how to stop. They wake up already carrying yesterday. They go to bed still holding today. There is no clean break. No true reset. A tired brain cannot think rationally. Every worry becomes catastrophic. Every small problem grows into something permanent. They do not choose this. Their nervous system was trained by years of unpredictable moments, unspoken tensions, environments where stillness meant danger was coming. Their brain learned that rest was a risk. That quiet was a warning. That the moment they stopped watching, something would go wrong. So they never stopped watching. And now they cannot remember how. They are not anxious. They are exhausted guardians who forgot they were allowed to put down the watch. This is not a modern malfunction. This is an ancient inheritance. Vincent van Gogh wrote letters at 3 a.m. describing a mind that refused to rest. He was not broken. He was burning. Charles Darwin lay awake for decades processing observations the scientific world would not catch up to for a generation. Virginia Woolf described the nighttime mind as the only honest version of herself. The version the daylight world was too loud to hear. The deepest part of the ocean never sees sunlight. But it sustains life that exists nowhere else on Earth. The fault lines that reshape continents are invisible from the surface. But the pressure building beneath them changes everything above. The nighttime mind is not a malfunction. It is the deepest geological layer of human intelligence. Working. Shifting. Preparing. So if your mind will not rest tonight, do not fight it. Do not call yourself broken. Do not call it weakness. Do not apologize for the depth of your own consciousness. You were not given a quiet mind. You were given a powerful one. Learning to rest is not surrender. It is the most radical act of self-respect you will ever perform. You are not anxious. You are aware. There is an enormous difference. You are not weak. You are carrying frequencies most people's minds cannot even receive. The night sky holds the most stars in the darkest hours. Not despite the darkness. Because of it. Your mind is that sky. Vast. Relentless. Alive with things that only become visible when everything else goes quiet. You do not need to fix the way you think. You need to finally learn that a mind this deep was never meant to be silenced. It was meant to be understood.